get started here. Hi, turtles. I don't have a plan. We're just gonna just run right into this. Arm was playing earlier, so I need to. And turn the volume on. Oh, it is sticky. Why is it sticky? Ugh. Let's see. What do I want to use to warm up today? I have no idea.
New series. Difficulty zones level 12. Level 18.
I guess this will work as a warm up, I guess. Hi, Cindy. We'll see if it's a happy Friday. I wish we had a new single for Redline now. Looking at this one has aged terribly great. Let me show you.
Absolutely perfect!
Well, I just started with stream, so we'll see what happens. Hi, honey.
Next stage.
Adventure just kind of exists. Hey, Tiki. The other cross songs, well, Kill Them works out a little bit better. But, Redline and Donatello are kind of weird. And not always in the best kinds of weird. They just exist.
Level 18. Difficulty zone level 17. Level 21.
I just want to get warmed up. That's all I care about right now. Might help if I play double by playing double. That's my fault. Silly me.
Absolutely perfect!
I think it's gonna be another one of those days where I struggle for a bit, and then we'll get something eventually.
Level 21. Difficulty zone double. Difficulty zone level 12.
I kind of need a foot speed warm up, so we're gonna play this.
Level
I'm
21.
gonna play pizza. Because I do need a foot speed warm up. Because I still want to go through Fracture Temporal again. I forgot what part of the folder I was in. I'm also not super consistent at this anymore. I feel like I was more consistent with this on old pads than new pads. Still really fun though. Did the ending fine, the very ending, but things happen. My legs feel okay.
Absolutely perfect! Next stage.
Some silly mistakes, but hey, that happens with foot speed. Yeah, absolutely perfect miss. No. Thank you, Johnny. Yeah, I forgot. I'm actually streaming today. YouTube should be going. Hey, YouTube's going. What you talking about? I'm glad you caught that. I just blanked out and missed it. Expert 1 grind. Play everything. Because it's not always just going to be about, oh, I want to hit the hardest difficulty I can do. Play everything right below that, too, because you need to build your fundamentals. Yeah, I was very happy with it. You know, I have played that chart for well over a decade and a half now, and I finally get a score that I'm 100% happy with. If I never improve it, I have that to work with, and I'm okay with that. Like, if I never improve Banya P guitar, I'm always going to be happy with that D24. I would like an updated PG video on S22 because I did that forever ago with not so good stream quality, but we'll worry about that another time.
Level 21. Level 23.
Yeah, like those are good ones to play, but those are also the low end of the deck. Like Solve by Hurt is absolutely the low end of the deck for 23s. P guitar is like one of those things that's very ambitious and also sucks at the same time in places. There are a lot of good ideas and there's a few good parts, but as a whole, it hasn't really aged well. Oh, I'm talking for double. It's different if that's a shortcut for Salt My Hurt. Hard to do that sideways. I don't know how people one-hand those because that's so awkward for me.
You did it! Next stage.
So going back to 23s, yeah, 2-2 is the low end, maybe middle end for double. Because you do have 200 BPM. Salt My Hurt shortcut S23, yeah, I can see that being more in the middle. Because there's some very tricky spots. Honestly though, if you want to specifically to grind Expert 1 things, you're better off doing a lot of the slower things on doubles. There's going to be more movement focused, but they're also going to be a lot less dense. It depends on your skill set though, because I would much rather play, if I'm going into a passing mentality, I would much rather play something like Demon of Lopless than play something like Amor Fati, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, the Chileans, when they're going for score, they turn sideways and do that shit. I'm not good at that. I'm not good at that, so I usually do just cheat the end stairs. And I'm not good at that to begin with. But it is what it is. Like here, let's play what I consider an easier thing. Just for the sake of it. Like, let's come through here. I honestly think Necromancy is one of the easiest ones now. It isn't easy, but it's easier. Like, I don't consider this that. Although the thing you have to know about this song is that it is a bit late on the sync. if you want to do the end of this, you just do this. And then you just hop a bit. And then you just hit the slash button. Like, that's extremely easy to just get a pass up compared to a lot of other things. You don't have to care as much.
Way to go!
Because Necromancy has always been kind of overrated in terms of difficulty. Because it was 24 at launch, which was blatantly wrong.
Game over!
And it's been a low 23 ever since XX. And even then, it's still pretty easy. Considered pretty easy. But you need the fundamentals to be able to play this, because you need to at least be able to read a little bit of slowdown. You need to be able to do some doubles brackets. And you need to be able to run at about 175 BPM with some turning. So the skills are diverse, but the execution of all of them is not that bad altogether. Oh, it's a great chart overall, even if the ending is awkward as hell. But it's structured in a way to where it's not overly awkward. If it was any less good, then I'd ding it.
Well, you actually did not ding it, so it's good.
I mean, I'd ding it in terms of like quality. Because there are some charts where one part does kind of ruin it for everything else.
Sum it up!
Necromancy is not one of those, thankfully.
New tunes. Use difficulty zone double. Level 17. Difficulty zone single. Level 24 over.
Okay, the thing you have to know about Necromancy is this was the era where bracketless pads were a very new thing. People didn't really mash so much back then.
Well, we mashed in different ways.
Or they mashed in different ways. But the
Turn
bracket...
sideways and mash.
Yeah. The Ignis D23 is actually a very good pass. That's not an easy ending. But the thing about improving once you get to your level is that you have to start really improving the stuff below it to build the fundamentals, make sure they're good, and then you have to push those into a new level. That's the hard part. Speaking of hard things, this is pretty hard. Matt has a pretty good score on this, so I don't know if I'll really catch up. He has like a 963 or something already. We're gonna stick to cheat strats where I can. That's not a good sign.
Hey, is this really your best?
The brain don't want to go. Hold on. This might not be a foot speed day. Like 220 is always generally pretty comfy, but 230 and beyond is more of a struggle. Because I lose foot speed very fast if I'm not actively pushing it. And I do not like the patterns in this run. They make sense from a writing perspective in terms of like, oh, that looks about right and how it follows the music. They don't feel good in terms of a movement perspective. So I always give Eric some flack for this one. Oh, please to God, just let me get some score on this. Hey, Jack. God, I hate these patterns
Is this
so
really your
much.
best?
Like, I know I'm not doing a good job keeping up physically, but I hate how these move so much. See, here's the thing about patterning you need to keep in mind for anybody who wants to be a step maker of any kind, official or not. Just because something works at 30 BPM below does not mean it works the same 30 BPM above.
Chimera.
Look, I give Chimera a pass because they didn't know what to do yet. This is made within the last decade. There's no excuse for that.
Gloria.
Yeah, I give Gloria flack too. I give Gloria flack too. Even Super Akama Emperor could have been written a bit better pattern-wise. I feel like the only one that I've like really liked in that range lately is 1948. Now, of course, this is a Cope moment, so I do need to just pick it up because it doesn't matter what the patterns are, the game's not going to care, and I need to play better. I would honestly put this on mirror if it didn't mean that everything else was going to be wonky as hell. Because putting it on my right foot would unironically be so much better. It's not one of those times. Here, let's do this for Kuro. Because this is like my favorite song of hers. saved
Is
it.
this really your best?
Almost saved the pass, but that's...
Nice jump.
Yeah. God, I hate this pass. My legs also really burn out on foot speed things these days. They burn out in general. But goddamn, foot speed has always made my legs so much heavier than any kind of other technique. Overall, that's fine, because we need some new things. I don't have a problem with that idea. And there are definitely some interesting things that came out of it. I genuinely enjoy G26 for this a lot. And that is one of the ones where I think the foot speed is actually written very well. It's just hard as hell.
Who did the doubles?
Sonny did. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, but he's not trying to underrate the knowledge,
Well, there explains so much about Galaxy Collapse D24. Because apparently they had FFMs testing, and you're like, oh, that's not hard enough B25. Go figure.
I'm pretty sure I already heard that story.
I don't think we said it on this stream.
Yeah, it's the same as fifth amps with that expert chart that you were complaining about in the circle.
Master for Totode?
Expert. It was some expert with a weird modern defense site. I got the perfect circle on first try, so I thought it was alright.
No, that was Master for Totode.
Um,
That was Master for Totode because it had the slash circle. Well, it would explain a lot, and if not, well, it's a funny story anyways. And if it's wrong, I can just blame you, so it's okay.
Hey, is this really your
I want to see what
best?
the hell I'm doing there, because I know I'm missing that stair pretty bad. Let me take a look at this. Okay. I'm just kind of bouncing off of it. Well, at least I can powder myself while I'm waiting here. That's the good thing about having a very long intro. die at least.
That's a pass.
Yeah, but it's a bad pass. That's
Yeah,
better.
I need to do
That's
it.
still not good. We're gonna work on this.
Wow! New record!
I'm just very, very not good at this shirt. And we gotta work on it.
Game over!
My confidence does feel a little bit better now. Okay, 'cause the score I submitted. The score I submitted when I was playing offline the other day was not even a AAA. So to get a PB now is definitely better.
Teams, difficulty zone level challenge. Level 24 over.
Really, the hardest part for me is when it starts throwing in all the turns and stairs. Not because those are hard, but because getting back into a run afterwards is hard. That's the really tough part. Because I struggle a lot with trying to get my legs to go back into a run.
So that's where you exceeded more steps. That's
No, so there's that part where it's all the drills with the brackets. That's where the steps were added. Before it was just a long hold with some taps. So with it being a continuous drill now, there's no break. Once you hit that initial set of notes into the run, that's it. There's no break left. You just go. And that's what really seals the deal on 24. Because by the time you get to the drill, it's easy to fuck up. And that has happened to me plenty of times. Hey, you know what? I'm just going to ignore that note. I'm just going to ignore the one down here. It's not worth going for.
That's the way to go. Wow! New record!
It is not worth doing that. Yeah, it is not worth doing that because usually I fall behind and get a whole bunch of crap. I would rather just stay right on top and tank the miss.
Next stage.
well, that's submitted 964.
I'll try one more time. Or get one more decent run in. Because I'm kind of falling apart a little at the end. Here, let me let this guy get myself like 60 extra seconds here. But it's hard to get back into foot speed there. I'm gonna look at the ending. Whatever. Just let it die then. Because I need to go look at the ending.
Hey, why don't you just get up and dance, Dan?
You know, like the first 30 seconds of fracture temporal, nobody can be upset about that.
Game over.
Double stepping this does work out. At least take a little bit of energy. I always love this part of the PGA too. It's so pretty. And this song is like 10 years old at this point. Almost. Yeah, I can just do it and up, down the entire time. And just skip that out. I would rather do that. Just skip the note by just continuing up and down. Okay, let's try this for a little bit longer and then we'll see if we can improve.
Pump it up. New series. Difficulty zone level 12. Level 24 over.
I can actually turn this up faster because it's so neat. We'll see if this helps. Hi, Sim and Raiders. Thank you for the raid, Sim. I'll be with you in just a second. Hope you had a good stream. didn't fail. Hi, welcome in, Velasca. Barely didn't fail. That was a bad ending. Oh, that's unfortunate.
I knew you could do
Because it was good until the end. It was a very good run until the end. Also, welcome in, Bad Badger.
Next stage.
How was your stream? Let's get a shout out for Sim. Exclamation point SO. And his name.
What do you have?
Here, I will. No,
I
I'll.
did it.
There you go. Yep. Anybody who's a regular in my stream that hasn't seen Sim, he's a great friend. Fantastic timer when it comes to music games. So you should go check out Sim if you don't already watch him play. Oh, how's your SMX been? I heard you've been getting some good goals lately. Alright, I need to not back out of that last run. Like, I need to really push. Like, maybe, like, go early on the stair stuff, just so I can give myself time to jump back in. But I need to, like, really jump back in. Oh. Yeah, because the beginning of that was a very good start. And I felt good for the most part. Another 24, nice. Nice, yeah. I better see more of those 25 scores then. So far we've gotten an up score on this. This is the first of 3 songs I need to work on today. I don't know if I'm going to get to a third. I need to play Dead End S25 after this, and I only played it once. And it's just a lot of stream at 212. Hey, you know how it is going through Zelo boot camp. That's how I teach everyone. Even if I don't play timing games anymore. Now someone's got to teach me how to not suck at this. I'll give this a few more attempts, but I'm not going to put too much into it because we do still have 2 songs left to play. I can submit the other score for now as needed, and I wouldn't be that far behind. Hey, Shane. Bye, Johnny. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. I'd honestly be surprised if I asked this, considering my end is so sloppy. But it's probably possible. I just have to just do it. I have to see what else was in this BMS. The one that was this song came from. Because there was probably lots of good stuff. That might have been the same one that ESM came from. A lot of grades. That is just barely not an S. That's fine still.
Wow! New record!
Keep it for now. Combo bonus helped, but also just doing most of the ending better. When I got to the drill, I started flooding. Yeah, good PB.
Next stage.
So that for now, that puts me in first on that song. Just for now. Yeah, I hadn't competed in these full modes for quite a while. Like these community seasonal events. And the one thing I really miss that I'm enjoying is that you're going to have to play some hard stuff that you normally avoid. And you're going to get PBs out of them if you work. Because I had several PBs last month when we had our season.
Well, you have all PBs so far this season too.
Yes, that is true. Yes, this is for the full mode league. I'm just gonna let this play out. I don't care that it's on past GM. I'm gonna listen to the intro twice. I'm good with this. Yeah, but hey. There's one thing when it comes to be like, oh, I want to play for fun. Yeah, you can play whatever. The moment you put yourself into any kind of event or tournament, now you have to be like, okay, what do I need to do to actually get better?
Hey, is this really your best?
And that's what I enjoy about these, especially even as I get older, and sometimes I don't feel so great about my ability. These are good reminders like, hey, I can still play. I'm actually I'm actually pretty not tolerant towards physical pain, and that includes getting tired. Music games in general have helped alleviate that, but I generally do not feel good. So it's nice to be in a spot where I'm like, hey, you need to do this, so you're gonna get better.
Hey, is this really your best?
And yeah, you have fun, you get a good chunk of PBs. Even when we were doing like
Game over.
league stuff with Latin America back in the day, and I was still playing in an arcade, you just put in enough money just to make sure you have fun, and the moment you feel it's detrimental, then you stop doing that for at least that session. These things are made to have fun. But you have to balance the fun and the improvement aspects if you want to play at a high level. And that's something that I try and teach a lot of newer players. Well, even just playing this one over and over, I felt better because the first run I did I completely gassed out when I got to the end run, and just getting my legs back in condition for that to get the PB we just had only took 20 minutes, 25 minutes, something like that. It's just one of those things where you have to accept that you will fail a bunch, but what can you learn from your failures? And I think Magic School Bus, like, there's that meme going around. It's not even really a meme. It's like an actual like clip of the show. Be like, if at first you don't succeed, find out why you failed. It's like, don't just try again. Find out why you failed, then try again. Okay. What do I want to do next? I'm actually going to do Paradox first. Because I know Paradox. I actually know Paradox. I'm going to do that first. And then we'll do Dead End after.
New series. Difficulty Zone, same series, Zone. Remix.
You know, the funny thing would be if I PB'd on this like I did at the last event. So in September, we had our little hybrid remote and on-site tournament that Red Viper organized. I actually forgot to practice Paradox at S26, so I had to play it for the first time in a while. And I actually not only passed, I actually PB'd off of that run, which made me very happy. But we're going to see if I can do better on that. That being said, I don't think I've played it since then, so it's been another like 6+ month gap. And I'm gonna have to actually like score, so. Makes the accuracy comes back faster. Doesn't make the stamina come back faster. Because remember, a failed score, like a life bar fail will not save a high score. So I have to like really try. Twilight! Welcome, sir. I hope you're doing well. I probably should have looked at this first before I did it again, but whatever. My brain needs a second. I'm gonna let my brain just like take a second to just process notes. Yeah, I'm glad to see you too. If this is our break, quote unquote. And then we have the giant ass runs. And I'm going to be turning all of that. And we still have to get through all this. Yeah, the brain was just not keeping up. I'm like, it doesn't want to go. It's like, I can't force it. I can't force the brain right now.
Okay, it's good.
It's good. It'd be funny if I submitted that score.
Next stage.
Submit the 500 miss fail. Okay, let's actually at least finish a run, just in case I don't pass. At least I'll have something to work with. Let me actually look at a little bit of this. It was on blue, easy. It was on red, it's harder. Turn mode, this is not good at cheating. Let's try that again. If only I could just like lazily hold all four at the beginning. My feet are not big enough for that, unfortunately. To do it consistently. least I finished. It ain't a pass, but it's at least a finish.
You did it!
Try that one more time. There were some good spots. There were also, it was a very not good ending. Yeah, ending's hard.
Next stage.
I think the scariest thing about this chart is that I don't consider this a 26 anymore. Considering everything else in the game at this point. This is a high-end 25 now compared to everything else. And that's scary to think about. This is also not going to fail fast. Whatever. You get some queen card. Catch my breath and we'll do it again. I also want to look at the ending again. Damn, Nimgo, why you gotta cut us off like that? It's fun. Queen card is fun. It is weird for every chart in the best ways possible, and only Nimgo could do that. Nimgo is like the only person on the modern team that would chart the same kind of thing 3 different ways, and it still works every single time.
Game over.
Yeah, that's fair. There's a lot of good and there's a lot of bad in Phoenix, and I will say the good does outweigh the bad overall, but I would like less bad next game. Because there are many of the new songs are very generic and it shows, and just not good fits for the game. Now 1948 is good, and I think you could legitimately do that because it's mostly just a bunch of straight jacks. But there's just a bunch of stuff, especially in the hardcore Tano C licenses, that I'm just like, why is this here? Oh, okay. Then S21 next time it is, sir. Let's try this one more time here. I was gonna look at the ending again. Let's go do that.
New tunes. Difficulty zone double. Higher place remix.
It was actually close to a PB too, so I'm actually still okay with that score no matter what, but I would like better. What did Matt get? Not much higher. Gotta cut the grades down. got some plans. I think I got some plans here, but I have to execute them. That's the hard part. That's already kind of a bad start. I'm not really happy with that start. I need a decent start, just so I can keep my confidence up.
Pump it up! I'm hot. My vocabulary is soft. New teams. Cool song remix.
Feet definitely need more burr. Confidence got shot, and I think I'd rather just use the energy on dead end. I would rather get a dead end score than have nothing right now. We'll attack some time. I just was not feeling good. I'm like,
Game over.
For dead end, I don't want to read too fast. I probably only want it at 680 because it's a lot of just running, and I think I'd rather look ahead on parts. I'm going to take a second to look at that. Paradox we'll do another day. Bye, Sim. Thank you very much for raid. Hope you have a good scrub up. Get some food. I need to do the same after this. Ugh. Brain is already destroyed. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at dead end on my end. All the brackets on us. Alright, let's try and at least get a dead end score. Get something. Something's better than nothing here. Funny enough, this is going to be the slowest of the 3 songs I've playing today. Just scary to think about.
New teams. User difficulty zone level change. Level 1, level 24 over.
I don't want it that fast. I need to run pretty much everything here. There's not really a whole lot of places to cheat patterns. That's very intimidating.
Winning.
That's just so intimidating just to look at.
Next
It's gonna be a pain in the
stage.
ass. And it has a lot of up arrows, which I am not good with hitting lately. At least finished.
Let's go.
Okay. Gonna play that again.
Next stage.
Oh, that hurts. I guess I do want more speed.
Too cramped.
So what?
Too cramped.
A little bit. It's more just intimidation. Actually, no. I'll keep it here for now. Let me turn pass on for just a second. Just to give myself more time. Actually, I will take it to 700. I'll give myself a second. God, this game is hard. Let it die on that for a second. Give myself an extra minute and a half. Well, it's more like 2 minutes at the end of Miro time. Here's my joke for the day. I know why Andy Miro's always behind on features. With their time, they're still in 2011. I love y'all, but still. Some of these things are like, we should have had these long ago.
I still need to install the stupid
step at it. Yeah. We need one that is actually going to work on people's modern computers. Because the other is not the most easy thing to set up now.
I wouldn't be surprised if they still have V95.
Look, we know we found a whole bunch of zero drives at their warehouse for a while ago. God knows what else they're holding on to.
Hey, is this really your best?
Where's all our marquees, anyways? Are they still
There.
bundled up in there?
I still.
Let's make sure to turn this off. Because God knows I ain't passing this right now. I just want a decent score.
Just one push to goodness. Listen, you
Mm-hmm. Send me a casket after this. I already died during RTA Japan. This is just the 1-2 punch here. I can't believe it's already been 3.5 months since then. Time flies. Mr. God, just let me get through this for 2 minutes is all I ask. Not worth it.
Game over.
The beginning definitely felt better as a whole. But I can't burn through all my energy, that's the hard part.
Pump it up. New teams. Difficulty zone level 10. Level 1.
I keep thinking there's an S25 over folder and there's not. really, really good first half. But fuck, that's hard at the end. I wish I pushed a little bit harder on the anchors, but I don't have the energy to do that again. I'm hungry and ready for lunch. Or dinner, whatever the hell it's going to be before I go to work. Alrighty, y'all. Thank you for joining me for a short session. I at least now have scores for all of my songs for full mode, so now we're just going to get some improvements and see if I can get ahead. But I'm pretty happy with where I am right now. Let me see if I can find y'all hosts, see who's doing stuff. I'm tired. And I need a break. Punchy's just doing some Super Smash Brothers Brawl. Let's just go see Punchy. Hi, Artsy. Alright, go say hi to Punchy. I'm tired, so I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day, night, wherever you are. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching, everyone.